your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Do you have a
Good evening and welcome back to South Dakota High School Basketball on Live Ticket TV. I'm Bruce Andera and we're here at Roosevelt High School in Sioux Falls as the Patriots take on their crosstown rivals, the 7-9 Roosevelt Rough Riders, on the road. The Patriots come into this game at 16-1 and back atop the Class AA media poll after a pair of wins last weekend over the Brandon Valley Lynx and the Pierre Governors. Taking a look at our Patriot report, first-year head coach Luke Hanneman has his team clicking on all cylinders as the team shoots 37.2% from the field. They are led on court by leading scorers Sam DeGroat and Sam Erickson, who average 14.4 and 12.9 points per game respectively. DeGroat adds 6.5 rebounds per game. And watch out for number 11, Sam Erickson from the outside. He's 42.3% success rate from the outside the three-point arc. Can be a killer. Point guard Brody Schaefer not only averages 5 assists per game, but also scores 10 points per game. Taking a look at our rider report. This will be a tall order for the Roosevelt Rough Riders, who are led by ninth-year head coach Mitch Begeman and looking to build on their current 3-game winning streak. That puts them currently 10th in seed points, putting a home Sodak 16 game within reach. Their leaders are Memphis Bylander, who scores 10 points per game and nearly 3 rebounds per game. Jean-Marie Tiger, who is their outside shooting threat, hitting those at a 42.4% clip. And Isaiah Garang, who scores 7 alongside 2.3 rebounds per game. The last time these teams played each other, Lincoln won 71-47 on December 30th at the Sanford Pentagon, so we'll see how this game evolves. Taking a look at our team matchup here, it looks like Lincoln leads all teams in Class AA, 67.2% points per game, so that's going to be Roosevelt's hill to climb. On that one, Roosevelt averages 54.7. But not only that, Lincoln's defense is doing it as well. They only allow 47.2 points per game. Lincoln also has 31 rebounds per game, which is a 7-point advantage over Roosevelt. And then the field goal and 3-point percentages, we see that Lincoln's got a clear advantage in both of those as well.
Tonight, we welcome the team and the fans of the Patriots from Sioux Falls, Lincoln High School.
And so as far as the starters go, coming out for the visiting Lincoln Patriots, it is going to be Edison Knoll, 5'11 senior guard, averages 6.2 points per game, kind of a glue guy. He does a lot of things that you don't really show up on stat sheets. Sam Erickson, he's 6'3 junior guard. He's the leading three-point shooter on the team. Sam DeGroat, 6'6 junior forward, a big presence on the boards, and is Lincoln's leading scorer for the season. Brody Schaefer, the point guard, 6'0 sophomore guard. And Luke Krepke's 6'4 senior center, another big presence under the hoop that can score points at will as well. We'll see a few from their substitutes as well, as Hanneman does like to use his bench. As far as the Roosevelt Rough Riders, they'll come out this way. They got Dunquek, senior guard, 6'3". There's CJ Schmaus, a 5'9 junior guard. Memphis Bylander, 6'4 junior guard, 9.6 points per game for him. Akeem Moko, 6'5 senior forward, and Micah Kranzler, a 6'1 senior guard. As we go through the introductions and the preliminaries, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back for tip-off right after this on Live Ticket TV, and you're watching high school basketball on Live Ticket TV.
Problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
And we're back to the Roosevelt High Gym as we're getting set to start this boys basketball game between the Roosevelt Rough Riders and the visiting Lincoln Patriots. As we already said, the starting five for Lincoln: Edison Knoll, Sam Erickson, Sam DeGroat, Brody Schaefer, Luke Krempkes. They'll go against Dinkwek, CJ Smouse, Memphis Bylander, Akeem Moko, and Micah Kranzler to open this game. Lincoln wearing the light blues with the white numbers and the red trim. Roosevelt wearing their home whites with the maroon trim and the gold with the maroon numbers and gold trim. Sam DeGroat is in the circle with Akeem Moko. We're getting ready to get this one underway. Are you what? We have a little whistle. Okay, there we go. Looks like the referees are happy. We're happy, and our game is underway. Lincoln will start with the ball, as it'll be Brody Schaefer bringing the ball up for the Lincoln Patriots. Takes the pick from DeGroat. Now gets it a little bit, drops out to Edison Knoll. Now comes back to Schaefer. A little bit of a glitch there to open that first possession. Now Krempkes to Schaefer. Schaefer loves that right side drive, but Roosevelt's got that one well defended with three defenders. Gets it inside to Krempkes. Krempkes with the reverse layup. They can't quite put that in. Rebound in the corner, comes out, and that's going to be Micah Kranzler picking that one up as Roosevelt now has their first possession of the game. This is going to be Memphis Bylander getting it to Moko. Moko now goes over to Schmaus. Back out to Kranzler. Now to Quack. Bylander drops back out. Getting Quack. Quack now for three from the top of the key. Hits it. Roosevelt takes the 3-0 lead. Dan Quack hits scores 6.5 per game, has 36.2 from the three-point line. Schaefer quickly gets it up. Krempkes now inside. Krempkes draws the double team. He goes up to hit. That doesn't go. Partially blocked on the way up as Akeem Moko pulls down that rebound. And now here's CJ Smoss. Kranzler being guarded by DeGroat. Now goes to Bylander. Kicks it back out to Moko. Moko going to drive against Krempkes, and he will lay that one in, giving Roosevelt a quick 5-0 lead. Roosevelt now brings the pressure, gets it to DeGroat. DeGroat now picks up his dribble, gets it back to Schaefer. Schaefer loses control of the ball. That's picked up by Kranzler, and Roosevelt again quickly a few good jams from the Roosevelt Rough Riders here in the first round. Bylander drives against DeGroat. Goes up with a shot. That doesn't go. DeGroat with the rebound. He says, all mine, all mine. Goes to Schaefer. Now Lincoln with the ball. Schaefer, DeGroat. Knoll. Back to Krempkes. At the top of the key. Over to Erickson. Erickson can't handle it. The pass a bit offline, and that will be Roosevelt ball. 5:43 to go first quarter. Roosevelt has a quick 5-0 lead. Head coach Begeman now directing traffic on the Roosevelt Rough Rider side. Memphis Bylander gives to Moko, goes to Schmaus. Now to Quack. Knoll up there flying with him. That's no good. DeGroat with the rebound. Biggest man on the floor underneath that hoop, with the exception of maybe his own teammate Luke Krempkes. That's a long three and hit. Sam Erickson, that's what he loves to do. Lincoln on the board with their first 3 points. Kranzler. Out to Quack. Back to Kranzler. Drives inside, now kicks it out to Bylander. Over to Schmaus. Schmaus for three from the right side. That's offline. Krepke's with the rebound. Schaefer. Drops it into DeGroat in the corner. DeGroat dealing with Kranzler. Trying to stab that ball away. Now gets it to Edison Knoll. Knoll now going to drive the left side of the lane. Kicks it back out to Erickson. Erickson now going to try to drive lane himself. He'll put a fadeaway jumper. That's short. And we'll go to Roosevelt. Quick substitutions here. It's going to be Justin Bilal coming in for Krepke's. DeAndre Painter coming in for Lincoln. And it looks like Dan Queck was going to go ahead and take a seat as well for Roosevelt as the new player, number 12, Jamre Tiger. Schmaus is going to bring the ball up for Roosevelt. Gets a pick, now goes to Kranzler. Kranzler to Bylander. Bylander loses control of the ball, but a foul is going to be called. They'll put it in on the sideline, and that is going to be Sam Erickson picking up that foul, his first, team's first. And now Bryson Skogsberg goes into the game, as it will be Michael Kranzler taking a seat. Skogsberg to make the inbound pass. Schmaus will take it in the backcourt. About halfway gone in the first quarter. 5-3 Roosevelt with the lead. Skogsberg now with the ball. Gets it out. That's going to be Moko. Kicks it over to the corner, and it looks like we're out of bounds to Lincoln. Isaiah Tier now coming into the game. Schaefer also returns to the game. As Tier will get the inbound pass. That comes back to DeGroat. DeGroat now back to Tier. Tier gets it across half court. Painter drops it out. Tier going to try driving into the lane. Splits the defense. Goes up with a shot. That doesn't go. Kicks it back out to the three-point line. Bilal for three. Yes! Bilal gives Lincoln a 6-5 lead. Justin Bilal hits three-pointers from a little under to 30%, but majestic when they happen. That's a three-pointer. So from Tiger's nothing but net. Long inbound pass to Tier. Goes to Painter. Painter pushes the ball up the court. Strong off the hoop, and a charge. As DeAndre Painter will pick up his first foul. Team second. Roosevelt leading 8-6 with 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Coming into the game, Isaiah Garang and Carson Hoynes. Coming into the game, as a taking seat will be Akeem Moko. And we didn't quite see the other. Memphis Bylander will also take a seat for Roosevelt. CJ Schmaus brings the ball up for Roosevelt. Now drops it out to Garang. Back to Schmaus. That goes into Hoynes. Skogsberg being guarded by Bilal. Bilal, a defensive monger, out there near the end of the court there. So is Isaiah Tier, for that matter. Gets it back out to Tiger. 13 to shoot. Skogsberg can't quite get the pick. Set. Schmaus. 5 to shoot. Skogsberg. Long three. That's offline. Now scramble for the ball in the corner, and we have a shot clock violation. Lincoln ball. 2:38 remaining in the first quarter. 8-6. Roosevelt does have the lead. Roosevelt looks like they're about to bring some pressure. Or like they want to bring some pressure. Inbound pass to Tier. Now comes back to DeGroat. DeGroat gets it to Tier. Painter. Painter for three. Left side. That's about off the back of the iron. And picked up by Jammer Tiger. Knocked away and intercepted by DeGroat. Lincoln ball again. Gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer will set the offense. Goes to Painter. Now to DeGroat. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer for three from the left side. Yes! Brody Schaefer. 10.2 points per game. Hits three-pointers at a 37.1% clip. Gives Lincoln a 9-8 lead. Skogsberg outside, off the back of the iron. That one's rebounded by Schmaus. Schmaus can't make the putback go. Isaiah Tier with the rebound. Painter tries to drive left side, tried to drop it out, and it gets called for a charge again. So Painter called for 2 offensive fouls. As he'll take a seat, it will be Sam Erickson coming back into the game, as well as Edison Nold. Bilal also takes a seat for Lincoln. Minute 40 remaining in the first quarter. Lincoln holding a 9-8 lead. Roosevelt's done a very good job taking away some of Lincoln's tendencies and strengths, like the right side drive by Schaefer, and bring some pressure on the front court. Schmaus going to try to drive lane, gets it to the hoop, and will get to the line. I think they got Isaiah Tier on that one. Kind of tapped his arm there. Yeah, that one will go against Isaiah Tier. So that's Lincoln's 4th foul of the quarter. Schmaus at the line. He shoots free throws at a 71.4% clip, even though he only gets about 4. He's a point guard, so he gets about 4 points, little under 4 points per game. Schmaus' first foul shot goes begging. Luke Krempke's back into the game as Tier will take a seat. And also leaving the game for Roosevelt will be Carson Hoynes. As returning to the game is Akeem Moko. Schmaus. Second shot, that goes around and out. Krempke's with the rebound. Brody Schaefer sets up the Lincoln offense, gets around Tiger, drives straight toward the hoop, drops it out to Krempke's. Krempke's is blocked, and the ball is on the line, so that goes back to Lincoln with a minute 13 to go in the first quarter. Schaefer gets it out to DeGroat. Now back to tries to drop it back to Schaefer. Tiger's all over him. Ball's on the ground. Tiger picks that up. No, he can't pick that one up. Schmaus gets it. Now gets it to Tiger. And Roosevelt starts their possession with a minute to go in the first. Garang thought about the shot, kicked it back to Tiger. Takes the pick. A little harassment by the Lincoln defense. Now Sam Erickson going to try to drive to the hoop. Spins around, loses control, and picked up by Roosevelt. About 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Roosevelt's done some very good things to disrupt this Lincoln offense. Akeem Moko kicks it back out. Tiger for 3. Off the front of the rim and out. Noel will pick up that rebound. He'll get it to Schaefer. Shot clock's off with about 20 seconds to go in the first. 9-8, Lincoln leads by 1. Schaefer bides his time, being guarded by Schmaus. Schmaus is guarding that right side drive. Long 3 from the top of the key. That doesn't go. Rebound comes out to Roosevelt. Skogsberg knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Lincoln ball with 1.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dwayne Queck will come back into the game for Roosevelt. Dwayne Queck, yep. As Tiger now takes a seat. Noel will be making the inbound pass from the sideline right in front of the Roosevelt bench. Coach Begeman now directing his defense from the sideline. And away we go. Sam Erickson for 3. That is offline. That is the end of the first quarter. Lincoln with the lead over Roosevelt at the end of 1, 9-8. We're going to come back with the second quarter right after this. You're watching South Dakota High School basketball on LiveTicket.tv.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee-owned, community-minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
And welcome back to South Dakota High School Basketball on Live Ticket TV. We're at Roosevelt High School, the boys game, Roosevelt versus Lincoln, crosstown rivals. Roosevelt's played some good defense in the first quarter as we open the second quarter. Lincoln leads by 1, 9-8, as Roosevelt has the ball. C.J. Schmaus makes the drive and hits the shot. His first 2 points of the game gives Roosevelt a 1-point lead, 10-9. Erickson now pushes the ball forward past the Roosevelt pressure. Gets it back to Brody Schaefer. It looks like 3 different players for Lincoln have 3 points. That leads the game, actually. Fake shot. Brody Schaefer tries to drive, gets stopped by Schmaus. Picks his dribble back up, goes to Noel. This is Bilal from long range. Yes! Justin Bilal makes it 6 points on the night. That's the game high. Lincoln leads 12-10. And we have a whistle as Schmaus gets past the half-court line. And they're going to get Brody Schaefer on this one. That'll be his first foul, team's first of the first quarter. Not quite a minute gone as Sam DeGroat and Isaiah Tier entered the game for Lincoln. Krepkes and Noel will take a seat. Inbound pass. Bilal knocks that one down, and that's off of Roosevelt. Bilal is known as he can harass anybody with the ball, including inbound passers. As that one knocked that right back off the inbound passers just as he entered the court, and that goes back to Lincoln. Brody Schaefer now makes that right side drive, kicks it in. This is going to be Tier getting it back to DeGroat. DeGroat's going to find his way to the line as he's fouled on the shot. 6:56 to go, second quarter. That one, C.J. Schmaus will pick up his first foul. Roosevelt's first of the second quarter. DeGroat at the line, he's the leading scorer with 14.4 points per game. He also shoots free throws at a 75% clip. His first one, that one's going to be off the rim and out. Second one is up and good. 13-10. Lincoln with the lead. C.J. Schmaus being guarded by Schaefer as he crosses the half-court line. Gets the pick from Moko. Now the ball goes to Quack. Back out to Bylander. Now to Schmaus. Quick. Knocked away by Bilal. And that's going to be an over-in-the-back foul. As taking control of that ball was number 21. You see there, Micah Kranzler. Unfortunately, since possession never actually changed, that does go as an over-and-back foul. So Lincoln ball with 6:31 to go. Schaefer. Lincoln trying to extend a 3-point lead. DeGroat now has the ball, gets it to Erickson. Erickson back to Bilal. Now back to Erickson at the top of the key, and he's just going to fire away. That's no good. Schaefer pulls down that rebound. Tier knocked away. Kranzler with a nice defensive play there. Gets it to Schmaus, and Roosevelt now in transition. Working against Schaefer, he's just going to go right to the hoop, and Schmaus does so successfully. Little reverse lay-in there. C.J. Schmaus makes it. I believe that is his 4 points on the night. Back to DeGroat. DeGroat now going to try to drive that right side. He doesn't go. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and DeGroat scores. 3 points on the night for DeGroat, and Lincoln now with a 17-12 lead. Bylander. Kranzler. Inside, dang quick. DeGroat went up for it, but that altered the shot just enough. And this is going to be good, and the foul, Akeem Moko. Nice presence, nice going strong to the hoop, and drawing the foul. That's going to go against Sam Erickson. It'll be Lincoln's second. As two substitutes for each side come in, it will be Painter and Knoll coming in for Lincoln. And it will be Garang and Tiger going in for Roosevelt. Akimoko at the line, one shot. He's a little under a 50% free throw shooter. Try to tie the game with this one. That's off the front of the rim. Pulled down by Justin Bilal of Lincoln. Edison Knoll run the floor for the Patriots, leading by one with just about 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Tried to get that one to DeGrope, flying in is Tiger. And oh my word, Memphis Bylander with the slam dunk on transition there. Bilal for three, that's long. Knoll saves that one, gets it to Painter. Painter now stops and fires, that's no good. And we have a push. That's going to be Roosevelt ball. Roosevelt holding a 1-point lead, 16-15. And DeAndre Painter picks up his third foul. Kretges quickly comes back in, and Bilal will also take the seat as well. Isaiah Tier now on the floor for Lincoln. 4:50 remaining in the second quarter. 16-15 Roosevelt with the lead. Lincoln holding 3 fouls in the second quarter. Roosevelt 1. Garang. Tiger. Back to Garang. Bylander for 3. That's short. Schaefer now with the rebound. He'll push the ball up the floor. Gets it to, I believe, Edison Knoll. Edison Knoll flying in from the left side. And that ends up out of bounds. It will be Roosevelt ball. 4:29 remaining. Knoll did hit that, but ball kind of bounded away, so they kind of had to blow that one dead. But 4:29 to go, second quarter. Lincoln now applying a little bit of pressure to the inbound pass. They get it back to Bylander. And we'll start the offense. That goes to Garang. That goes over to Tiger. Back to Skogsberg. Skogsberg working against Kretges. Kicks it back out. Bylander spins and fires, and a final whistle blows. He stepped on the end line. It'll be Lincoln ball. About halfway through the second quarter. Not much for stoppages so far. Lincoln leading 17-16. Roosevelt's kept this one close. Knoll. Although I suppose, anytime you get two in-town rivals against each other, you're going to have extra emotion in that game. Whistle blows here on the Lincoln end, as that will go against Memphis Bylander. That'll be his first team second. And it'll be Carson Hoynes coming in for Bylander. Schaefer to make the inbound pass from under the hoop. Out to Kretges. Drops it out to Schaefer. Schaefer now drives from the left side. He'll go to the line for 2. Well, if they won't let him have the right side, maybe they'll let him have the left. And Bryson Skogsberg will pick up that foul. The team's third, his first. Brody Schaefer at the line. 67% free throw shooter. First one's good. He now has 4 on the night. Second shot, also good. Lincoln leads by 3. That's about as big a lead as we've had tonight. 19-16. Well, Roosevelt did lead by 5 right off the bat, but Skogsberg. Hoynes. Drops it out. That's going to be Dean. But that's Tiger with the 3-point shot off the rim. Tried to go off of Kretges. Rebound Hoynes. That got blocked. Edison Knoll with a nice play there, getting it to Schaefer. Schaefer now kicks it back out to DeGroat. And Kretges broke toward the hoop, but was not expecting that pass in the corner. That'll be Roosevelt ball. 3:21 to go, second quarter. Lincoln leads 19-16. Here on this presentation of high school basketball on Live Ticket TV, I'm Bruce Andera, bringing you the action from Sioux Falls Roosevelt High School. CJ Schmaus will bring up the ball. So far, Roosevelt's leading score with 4. He drives to the hoop and strong to the hoop. Yep, goes right around Isaiah Tier. Nice little first step drive. He has 6 on the night. Lincoln leading by 1. Schaefer tries to knock Tiger off his path. Passes down to DeGroat. Schaefer fake the 3. Now takes a quick dribble, draws a double team, gets it back to DeGroat. 10 to shoot. DeGroat trying to create his own shot. He almost got it knocked away. Gets it to Kremkes. Kremkes spins and fires from the lane. That doesn't go. And Roosevelt Skogsberg will get the rebound. Tiger gets cut off by Schaefer, and that's an offensive foul. John Marie Tiger will pick up that foul. It's his first, team's 4th. Lincoln holding a 1-point lead. Erickson coming back into the game for Isaiah Tier. Justin Bilal also coming into the game. He'll go in for Kremkes. Memphis Bylander comes into the game as Tiger will take a seat. Both coaches, they are well apportioned to using their benches. And one fact that maybe we mentioned earlier this season, but head coach Luke Hanneman, as DeGroat tries to go up, he'll go to the line. Head coach Luke Hanneman, he's in his first year as a head coach. Before this year, he was actually one of Begeman's assistants out here at Roosevelt, and he's actually the only person who's been involved both as a player and a coach of a team that's run the table for the state championship. So he was part of the 2022 state championship run as a coach for these Roosevelt Rough Riders. He was as a player back in 2009 for Lincoln High School. Coming into the game here, Akeem Moko. As DeGroat at the line for his second shot. That one's also good. So 20-18, Lincoln leads, and now coming in Isaiah Garang. Coming in for Bylander. Skogsberg to make the inbound pass. Lincoln going to apply pressure to the inbound pass. Bilal going to try to harass the inbounder. He gets the ball in, and Schmaus now takes the ball up. Gets a pick, now tries to drive inside the lane. Falls down as he goes through. Hanneman was asking for a travel, he's not going to get it. And that foul is going to go against Justin Bilal. That's his first, team's 4th. Lincoln in the bonus as Roosevelt now has 5 fouls against them. 2:03 to go in the second. Lincoln holding what's been a pretty precarious 2-point lead. Inbound pass. That comes out. That's going to be Moko. Moko kicks it across to Schmaus. Schmaus going to try to drive over to Schaefer. It goes a little bit too deep in the corner, and the rebound comes back to Schaefer. Schaefer now going to try to drive up court, loses control of the ball. Skogsberg picks that up, and now Roosevelt in transition, going 2-on-2. Skogsberg goes right into DeGroat, and DeGroat's going to pick up that foul for the block. That'll be his first, and now both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Skogsberg is going to go to the line. He's a 66% free throw shooter. He averages 5.4 points per game and also gets about 2.8 boards. No one player here really leads. You got Mocha with four rebounds per game, but really, Mitch Begeman, he's going to use 9-10 players throughout the game. Whereas Luke Hanneman, he's been known to use 8, but he uses his starting 5 usually plays about 23-24 minutes, and his backups will play about roughly 10 to 15. Micah Kranzler back into the game for Roosevelt as that shot goes in. We have a tie game, 20-20, with 1:44 to go in the first half. DeGroat making the inbound pass against the Roosevelt pressure. That goes into Knoll. Knoll gets it back to DeGroat. DeGroat pushes it across half court. Bilal drives the lane, goes up and under. Yes! Nice little move there as Bilal now has 8. Lincoln with a 2-point lead. Schmaus. Tomoko. Kranzler. Back out to Queck. Queck draws a double team. Schmaus can't quite drive lane. That's cut off by Knoll. Getting Queck. For 3, that doesn't go. Kranzler with the rebound. Roosevelt keeps the ball. Now up and under for Makimo Moko. Moko can't get that to fall. Rebound to Schaefer. And Lincoln ball with a minute to go in the first half. Lincoln going to slow things down just a touch. DeGroat drops it out to Knoll. Bilal. Now to Erickson. Erickson with a long three from the left side. He's money from out there. 6 points for Sam Erickson. It gives Lincoln a 5-point lead. About a 6.5 second margin between game and shot clock at the end of the first half. That's going to be a long three from Isaiah Garang. That doesn't go, and now Erickson with the ball. The ball bounces to the outside. Shot clock is off. Lincoln try to extend their lead to 7 or possibly 8 before the half. Schaefer with the ball. 10 seconds to go. It's all about when you start the offense, and he's going to go ahead and try to drive right side. That gets knocked out of bounds by Akeem Moko. Nice little heads-up play there. 4.1 seconds to go in the half. Lincoln will inbound the ball from the far side. Edison Knoll making the inbound pass. Into Schaefer. Schaefer, 2, 1. Gets the shot off. It goes. And I believe they'll count it. Brody Schaefer makes it 7 points on the night as Lincoln goes up 27-20 at half with a nice little run to end the first half. We're going to take a break here. We'll come back with a little halftime report, a little out-of-town report, and we'll be back with you on Live Ticket TV right after this.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
And welcome back to the Roosevelt High Gym. It's halftime here between the Roosevelt Rough Riders and Lincoln Patriots. Lincoln Patriots on a nice little run at the end of the first half. Built their lead up to 27-20. No one real leading scorer here. I mean, game high is Brody Schaefer with 7. So everybody else has got roughly between 2 and 7 points there on the starting staff. Let's take a look at some other action around the state. Sioux Falls, Washington at the end of the third quarter. They are leading Mitchell 44-43 at the Corn Palace. So a good game going on there. And Mitchell is number 2 ranked in the state. Number 3 Brandon Valley. They are leading T in the fourth quarter 48-37. Watertown, they've beaten Aberdeen Central 60-51. Let's see here. Pierre is leading Brookings 38-28 at the end of the first half. As far as the girls' side, unfortunately, the girls' team that we had on before this one, they lost to the Roosevelt Rough Riders 49-22. In other action, O'Gorman taking care of Harrisburg 50-17. That's at the end of the third. Aberdeen Central over Watertown 44-33. Pierre leading Brookings 51-38 with a minute left in the third. And number 3 Sioux Falls, Washington leading number 4 Mitchell with about halfway through the third quarter, 61-36. So very clear lead there. As we'll get back here to action here in just a moment on Live Ticket TV, I'm Bruce Andera, and we're about ready to start the third quarter. Both teams will go back. It looks like they'll have their starting lineups on the court. So Quick, Schmaus, Bylander, Moko, and Kranzler. For Roosevelt, Lincoln has Noel, Erickson, DeGroat, Schaefer, and Krempkes. It'll be Lincoln ball to start the third quarter. No timeouts were called at all in that first quarter, so both teams still holding all 5 of them. Schaefer brings up the ball, gets it to DeGroat. Into Erickson. Erickson underneath the hoop. Goes a little bit too strong to the hoop, and that's pulled down by Roosevelt. Dane Quick on the rebound there, so Schmaus gets the ball over. Now it's going to be Kranzler. Gets it back into Bylander. Bylander tries to split the defense, and it's going to get called with the travel. Takes a little bit too much of a hop there in between the two Lincoln defenders. Lincoln gets the ball in, a little bit of inbound pressure there. Gets it back to Schaefer. Schaefer runs across the court, gets it to Erickson, back out to Schaefer. Schaefer with the long 3 from the top. That doesn't go. Rebound comes into Schmaus, and Roosevelt ball again. Quick gets it in. Bylander. Bylander steps back, gets it knocked away by DeGroat. The pass knocked away by DeGroat, and that'll be out of bounds. So 7:16 to go, third quarter. No score in the second half as of yet. So we're still Lincoln leading by 7, 27-20. Long inbound pass to Schmaus. He's guarded by Schaefer. And a 5-second held ball. That'll go back to Lincoln. So yeah, when you got the defender in the guarding range, you've got 5 seconds to do something with that ball, whether dribbling out of it or passing it. Otherwise, it's going to be essentially a delay of game penalty. Schaefer drives in, left side all alone. He had that left side all alone. He normally likes the right side, but if they're only going to give him the left, that's what he'll take. 9 points for Schaefer. 9-point lead for Lincoln. Bylander stops and pops. Oh, no, gets back out. Kranzler's going to try to drive lane. He goes up too strong. Krempkes on the rebound. Krempkes gets it to DeGroat. And will bring the ball up for Lincoln. DeGroat, right side. Tenderly puts it to the block. Now has to pick up his dribble. Gets it back out to Erickson. Erickson now going to try the right side. Gets it to DeGroat. DeGroat from the corner. Yes! One of his favorite spots on the floor. It is the three-pointer from the right side corner. 7 points for DeGroat. Lincoln runs their lead to 12. That goes to Bylander for 3. No. DeGroat rebounds. Brings it across half court. Erickson. Fake the 3 for a moment. Now drives the lane. He comes up short there. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to DeGroat. Now to Schaefer. Schaefer for 3 from the left side. That doesn't go. And that pulled down rebound by Akeem Moko. Schmaus now has the ball for Roosevelt. Now it goes over to Kranzler. Quick being guarded by Knoll. Gives it back to Schmaus. Now back to Moko. Moko drives in. Krempke's the good defense there, but that comes back to Roosevelt, and that's going to be Bylander for 3. That doesn't go. DeGroat pulls down the rebound and goes back Lincoln way with 5 minutes to go in the third. Schaefer with the running drive from the right side, and he'll go to the line for 2. Foul goes against Micah Kranzler. That's his first, team's first. 5:04 remaining in the third. Brody Schaefer has the game high 9 points on the night. Lincoln has 3 players that average at least 10 points a night. And right now that's their first on this one, as Schaefer now has 10 points. Skogsberg comes in, and so does Tiger. Coming out is Memphis Bylander, as well as Micah Kranzler. Hanneman giving his team instructions on the lane. Schaefer with the second free throw shot. That goes. 34-20. Lincoln with a 14-point lead. And Brody Schaefer now with 11 points on the night. And it comes back to Skogsberg. Quack. Moko. Schmaus. Back to Moko. No, that's Quack. Skogsberg. Down south, that's going to be Tiger for 3. That a little bit of a members bounce there. It's a high members bounce. 4:35 to go. Roosevelt will call timeout after that. It is right now 34-23. Lincoln with the lead. And if you like your basketball like we do, well, then join Jason Andera every Wednesday on 605sports.com, as well as YouTube. You can just search 605 Sports for Inside the 605. Jason will take you through the top performers and results from the previous week and help get you set up for the week ahead in South Dakota basketball with the new rankings, as well as all the key matchups, interviews, and inside information. That's Inside the 605 with Jason Andera on 605 Sports and YouTube every Wednesday. 4:35 left in the third on this one. That's the first timeout either coach has taken in this game. So it comes right on the heels of a Gemmer Tiger. 3-point shot from the corner. He just got a high bounce and that just fell right in. So Lincoln's lead is 11, 34-23. And Roosevelt going to be applying some pressure to the inbound pass. Gets it back to Schaefer, and Schaefer will now set the offense for the Patriots. He's going to try to ISO that right side. He just lost control of the ball. Nice little heads-up play there by his defender. And the ball will end up with Roosevelt. Schmaus brings the ball up for Roosevelt. That comes back out, and it'll be Skogsberg. Back to Schmaus. Tiger for 3, right side, no. Tap back, and that's going to be Quick. Quick with 3. That's going to be well short. Roosevelt again with an offensive rebound. Skogsberg drives against Knoll. Knoll kind of falls away, but stops the drive. Schmaus now drives to the hoop. He's going to end up under the ground, but he will draw the foul and be shooting 2 shots. And that'll be Krempke's picking up that foul. That's his first. Lincoln's first. Justin Bilal and DeAndre Painter ready to come in for Lincoln, after this first shot. CJ Schmaus, 71% free throw shooter, will hit the first. Also coming into the game here looks like Isaiah Garang, as Schaefer and Krempke's both take a seat. Garang comes in, and he will come in for Akeem Moko. $34-24 now. Lincoln with a 10-point lead, and C.J. Schmaus trying to make it 9. That one also goes. 34-25, Lincoln with the lead. Schmaus now with 8 points. He normally averages 3.7. He's doubled that in this game. Edison Knoll bringing up the ball up for Lincoln. Erickson, DeGroat. Around Painter's pick. Knoll for 3 from the left side. Yes! Edison Knoll doesn't score a lot, but like I said in the open, he does so many glue things that hold this team together that don't show up on score sheets. He does contribute here. He's got 5 on the night. Schmaus finds a lane but misses the shot. And Lincoln now with a 12-point lead, a little over halfway through the third. Knoll doesn't take the pick from Bilal. Now Painter for 3 from the left side. No. Rebound Skogsberg. Kicks it out. Garang. Tiger tries to drive lane, has to kick it back out. Skogsberg for 3. That one's money. Bryson Skogsberg hits the 3 and brings the lead back to 9. He's got 5 on the evening. Edison Knoll drives the right side. Stops and pops. Yes. Just but barely avoided the travel on that last slide. But Knoll now has 8. Skogsberg. Schmaus going to try to drive the lane. Doesn't do that. Goes to Tiger. Tiger now tries to go into the lane. A little funnel play there. That comes back out. Schmaus hits it and gets the foul. C.J. Schmaus now goes into double digits. He's got 10. And that one is going to be Sam Erickson. It'll be Lincoln's second. So back into the game here, Isaiah Tier and Brody Schaefer for the Lincoln Patriots, as Erickson will take a seat there. So will Edison Knoll. C.J. Schmaus trying to complete the 3-point play, and no, can't quite do it. DeGroat on the rebound, 39-30. Lincoln leads with about 2:15 to play in the third. C.J. Schmaus now went into double digits on that last play for Roosevelt. He's got 10. Schaefer back to Bilal. Now to Painter. Painter drives the right side, gets stopped by 2 white shirts. Schaefer. Defense all over him. That allows DeGroat to try for 3. That doesn't go, and Bryson Skogsberg pulls down that rebound. They're going to push the floor. Back out to Schmaus. Skogsberg. Now to Hoynes. That's Skogsberg for 3 from the right side. Yes! Skogsberg has been hitting the 3s. He normally doesn't hit that many 3s, but he's got a few here tonight. 39-33 as Roosevelt cuts the lead to 6. Schaefer, Bilal drives from the right side, pops from about 15 away. That doesn't go, and we think have a jump ball. I'm not sure. No call yet. And they are going to go ahead and call the jump ball as Krepkes and Knoll will come back into the game. Painter leaves, and so does DeGroat. So it'll be Roosevelt ball on the alternating possession. 1:17 to go in the third. They're going to try to cut into this Lincoln lead. It was 7 at the half. Right now it's 6. 39-33. Roosevelt's defense has done a great job against this Lincoln offense. Cutting off their avenues of support, cutting off the usual drive lanes. Schmaus working against Tier. Goes to Tiger. Tiger now comes inside. That's going to be to Garang. Garang plays that one in and cuts the lead to 4. Last minute of the third. Schaefer. Knoll. Bilal for 3 from the left side. Oh, that one just barely goes bagging. Knoll. Schaefer again. Gets to Knoll. Knoll gets 2 and the foul. Edison Knoll has come up aces here in the second half. been one of the leading scorers. He's got 7 on the night. Third foul for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. And the foul goes against Carson Hoynes. That's his first. Knoll completes the three-point play, runs the lead to 7. 10 points for Knoll. Is a you don't normally see him in double digits, but you do here tonight. The Lincoln players from the lower classes, they're egging their team on. Tiger comes back out to Schmaus. 10 to shoot. 10 seconds left in the third. Schmaus initiates, drives the right side. Too strong to the hoop. That's going to be rebounded by Kremkes. Gets it to Knoll, back to Schaefer. Schaefer from half court. Offline, and we're at the end of 3 here at the Roosevelt High Gym. Lincoln 42, Roosevelt 35. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. You're watching South Dakota High School basketball on Live Ticket TV.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
And welcome back to the Roosevelt Gym. I'm Bruce Handera. This is high school basketball on Live Ticket TV. Quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard. T and Brandon Valley, they are going to overtime in T, 52-52. And Washington had a slight lead there at the Corn Palace. Mitchell now leads that by 6. As there's less than a minute to go in that one. Lincoln misses that shot here at Roosevelt. And Schmaus gets 2 in the foul. Nice little shot there, C.J. Schmaus. Leading scorer for the Roosevelt Rough Riders puts that one in. He'll go back to the line. Try to cut the lead to 4 by completing a three-point play. And does so. 42-38. I believe that was Erickson on the foul. I think he's got 3 right now. Schaefer to Kremkes. Back out to Knoll. Back to Schaefer. DeGroat. Out to Schaefer. Schaefer drives from the left side, kicks it to DeGroat. DeGroat from the corner. Not quite. Kremkes tries to get his hands on that one. It goes off of Lincoln and Roosevelt ball. Lincoln holding on to a 4-point lead, but Roosevelt has a chance to cut into that some more. C.J. Schmaus, 13 points on the night. I believe that is game high. Schaefer is 11. Knoll has 10 for Lincoln. Moko. Tiger takes the pick from Moko. Kicks it back out. Schmaus for 3. Not quite. Rebound, Edison Knoll. Kicks it back out to Schaefer. And Lincoln ball about a minute gone in the fourth. Erickson takes the pick from Kremkes. Passes to Kremkes under the hoop. Kremkes, size advantage but can't make the shot fall. Akeem Moko rebounds. Roosevelt pushes. Here's Tiger. Tiger will get the shot foul and the shot as the Roosevelt students in faith will go wild here at their home gym. Luke Kremkes will pick up that foul. 42-40. Roosevelt's got a chance to cut this lead to 1. Tiger at the line. 84% free throw shooter, and he's true here. 42-41, Lincoln with the lead. 6:29 to go in the game. The Roosevelt students and fans come alive, cheering on their defense. Here's Sam Erickson. DeGroat. Noel tries to take the pick, gets cut off. Akeem Moko steals it. That goes to Tiger. And before any shot happens, there's going to be a foul. They're going to get Edison Noel on this one, I think. That'll be his first foul, the team's third. Roosevelt with the inbound pass underneath the hoop. It'll be CJ Schmaus to make the inbound pass. Long inbound pass comes into Skogsberg. Skogsberg just fires away at the hoop. That doesn't go. Krepke's big old arms and big body just takes that one away. Timeout called. Luke Hanneman wants to call a play. 5:57 to go in the fourth quarter. Lincoln leading 42-41. This is probably the biggest challenge they've seen all season, with the exception of maybe that game against Mitchell back on the 31st of January, which also represents their only loss of the season. This Roosevelt team has been playing some inspired basketball all night long, and CJ Schmaus has been leading them. So far, I believe I saw 11 points on the night. He averages about 3.7. Jabri Tiger is normally the team leader with 11.1, but he's done plenty of good things as well. Edison Noel has come alive for the Lincoln Patriots in this one. Normally we don't see him on the score sheet too much, but he's scored 10. And Brody Schaefer leads the way with 11. But Roosevelt's defense has done well to stop those drives into the hoop. Usually by Schaefer, but sometimes by others. They've done quite well to disrupt everything that Hanneman's thrown at them. So we'll see what Hanneman has for the Lincoln Patriots. We'll see what he draws up here with about 6 minutes to go in the game. So it'll be the starting five for Lincoln. Roosevelt sends out, looks like Tiger. We have Schmaus, we have Skogsberg, Akeem Moko, and it looks like Isaiah Garang. Schaefer gets the inbound pass. Inside to DeGroat. DeGroat strong to the hoop. They can't quite hit it. And that will be rebounded by Moko. Roosevelt with a chance to take the lead. Schmaus, Skogsberg, Garang, Moko. Back to Tiger. Tiger for three. Offline. Erickson going to block everybody else out, and that will be Lincoln ball. 5:30 to play. Lincoln precariously holding on to a 1-point lead. Schaefer bringing the ball up. Working against Schmaus. Kicks it back out. Erickson. Now drives lane, gets it into Krepke's, now rotates it back to DeGroat. DeGroat drives through the lane, and that's a blocking foul against Skogsberg. DeGroat finds his way to the line. Skogsberg will pick up his second foul. It'll be the team's first. Skogsberg has a few words for the official. Official not having it. Roosevelt's got a few substitutes lined up here. DeGroat's first shot can't quite fall. And so Bylander comes back in, as does Kranzler, as Skogsberg and Garang both to take a seat. DeGroat is right now 7 on the night. Hits this one, makes it 8. 2-point lead for Lincoln, 43-41. Schmaus working against Schaefer, gets it across half court. Now to Moko. Now Bylander. Back to Schmaus. Schmaus up against two Lincoln defenders. And that'll be a foul against Schaefer. As Schmaus finds his way back to the line. He's got 13 on the night. Schaefer will pick up his second foul. That'll be Lincoln's fourth foul of the fourth quarter. Roosevelt now has 3 players back. They only have 1 on the lane here. Lincoln's got their full complement of 4. Schmaus around the rim and out. Schmaus a second. Miss them both. Krempke's on the rebound. Here comes Lincoln. Schaefer working against Schmaus. Refuses the pick. Now drives in left side and can't quite hit that. Akeem Moko once again with the rebound. He averages 4.1. He's their leading rebounder. And Roosevelt going to draw another foul here. And once again, Schaefer. That's his third. That will put Roosevelt into the bonus, so that should send Schmaus back to the line with a chance to tie this game. So with Roosevelt shooting free throws the rest of the way, Lincoln has to be at least a little careful, especially with only a 2-point lead. Missed a third straight. He's over his last 3 free throws. Roosevelt again with only 1 player on the lane. Hits the second, cuts the lead to 1. We have a timeout called, 30-second timeout. So let's take a quick peek at the other scores tonight. Brandon Valley leading T under 1 minute left in overtime, 63-60. Watertown has beaten Aberdeen Central 60-51. Mitchell is a final over Washington, 67-59. And Pierre leading Brookings 54-34. Over on the girls' side, O'Gorman again just keeps rolling, 57-24 over Harrisburg. Pierre 72-59 over Brookings, and of course number 3 Sioux Falls Washington over number 4 Mitchell tonight, 64-48. As we'll come back to the, looks like a little bit of game reset here. Roosevelt still has 4 fouls to give. Lincoln has none. Roosevelt's in the bonus. 4:36 to go. Possession arrow is with Roosevelt. Lincoln has 4 timeouts left, and Roosevelt has 3. DeGroat works his way into the block. Nice little floater there. This extends the lead to 5. DeGroat now with 10. Schmaus, Tiger, Kranzler, Moko. Inside, knocked away by Erickson. Erickson now picks it up. Schaefer. DeGroat. DeGroat has to pick up dribble. Now sends a floater toward the hoop. That doesn't go. Moko again on the rebound. 3.5 to play. Kranzler, long 3 from the left side. Yes! Tie ball game. 45-45. That's his first 3 points of the night. Schaefer. DeGroat for 3. Off the rim. Schaefer on the rebound in the corner. Dribbles it up. Nice drive to the hoop. Timeout called. 3:05 to go. 47-45. Lincoln wins. Or Lincoln's leading, excuse me. So a full timeout taken there. That is Roosevelt taking it, so they'll have 2 left. 3:05 to go. And right now, Mitch Begeman just going to try to keep his team calm, try to keep them composed, try not to let this game get away from them. They keep having fresh players into the game. Like I said, Begeman uses 9 or sometimes even 10 players in a game. Meanwhile, on the Lincoln side, into Hanneman's huddle here, again, same thing. Just got to keep the team composed. This is the first time they've been. I think this is probably the first time they've been in a game like this that's this close coming down the stretch. So just keep everybody composed, keep everybody in it, keep everybody doing what they know how to do. Roosevelt's been doing an awesome job in this game. But also, to be fair, I think this is Lincoln's 3rd game in about 5 days. So they played both Friday and Saturday last week. They're now playing here tonight. They get like a 10-day break after this game before their final 2 games of the season, which will be on February 28th and March 1st against Rapid City Central and Rapid City Stevens. For Roosevelt, Friday they'll be at Washington. and then next Tuesday at home against Aberdeen Central before they close their season in Pierre on the 28th of February. Roosevelt making the inbound pass. Comes into Schmaus. 3 minutes to go. Back to Schmaus. Picks up his dribble, now goes to Skogsberg. Skogsberg tries to drive the lane. DeGroat doesn't let him. Kicks it around. This is going to be Bylander coming back to Schmaus. Dane Queck. Now goes to Skogsberg. 9 to shoot. Bylander, 6 to shoot. Back to Skogsberg. Long three from the right side, offline. The offensive rebound by Schmaus. 2.5 to play. Skogsberg. Dane Quick from the outside, yes! Roosevelt takes a 1-point lead. He's got 6. 48-47 Roosevelt. Knoll. Schaefer. Drives into the lane, kicks it out to Knoll. Knoll now tries to drive, gets it back to Schaefer. From the corner for 3, yes! Brody Schaefer, 16 on the night. Lincoln leads 50-48. Under 2 to play. Skogsberg. Schmaus. Back to Skogsberg. From the elbow. Ties the game. He's got 10. 50-50, a minute and a half to go. Schaefer bringing the ball up for Lincoln. DeGroat. Krepkes. Schaefer. Takes the pick, goes to Knoll. Back into Krepkes. Krepkes outside to DeGroat. From the corner for 3. Money! Sam DeGroat makes it double digits. He's got 11. Lincoln with a 3-point lead. A minute to play. Skogsberg. Schmaus. He's going to get knocked down on the drive, and that will be, I think they're going to get Edison Knoll on this one. But that will send Schmaus to the line. Now, Knoll will pick up his second foul. Roosevelt's in the bonus the rest of the way. 51.1 seconds to go. Schmaus has 14 on the night, which I'm pretty sure is a season high. Again, Roosevelt only puts one rebounder on the lane. Make it 15 on the night. John Ray Tiger comes into the game. He'll come in for Dane Queck. Schmaus to try to cut the lead to 1. That one goes. Lincoln holding a 1-point lead with under a minute to play. Schaefer. DeGroat. Krepkes gets the ball knocked away momentarily. Schaefer fakes the 3. Now tries to drive the lane, loses control. Picked up by Memphis Bylander. Roosevelt has a chance to take the lead. Shot clock is off. Timeout Roosevelt. Now Roosevelt still has 4 fouls to give, 26.5 seconds to go. 53-52, Roosevelt's got a chance to take a lead here in this game. Lincoln holding a 16-1 record, and this is where the grid is made. This is where the sausage is made, right? Because when you come down to a SODAC 16 game, you come down to a state tournament. You might have games like this where you're tired. You're playing your 3rd game in 3 days. This is where Hanneman's coaching really has got to take his leadership, where the on-court leadership has got to take over. For the Lincoln Patriots, try to knock the ball away. Roosevelt, you're playing the game of your lives here today. You're searching for a SODAC 16 home game. A win over Lincoln would be huge. Game high right now is tied. CJ Schmaus has 16. Brody Schaefer has 16. Bryson Skogsberg off the bench has 10. For Lincoln, Edison Knoll 10 points, and Sam DeGroat also 11. Akeem Moko out there. Let's see who they send out. That's going to be Skogsburg to make the inbound pass. Lincoln has their starting 5 out there. Roosevelt's got Schmaus. It looks like we have Bylander, Skogsburg to make the inbound pass. Moko is out there, and so is Tiger. Tiger will receive the inbound pass. Shot clock is off. Moko. Schmaus. Tiger. Drives the lane. Goes up with it. Doesn't go. Rebound, Roosevelt. Skogsburg for 3. Blocked, but by DeGroat. No, has it. There's the foul. Great play by DeGroat to block that three-pointer. And he'll find his way to the line with 6.7 seconds to go. Memphis Bylander picks up his 3rd foul. Timeout again. 6.7 seconds to go, and now we got 2 free throws coming. Well, actually, we have an inbound pass coming. Roosevelt still has 3 to give. So we're probably gonna see some fouls coming down. Lincoln just needs to get the ball in bounds, and B, try to complete a pass or 2, and they might be able to close this game out. Roosevelt's got to try to do everything they can to steal this inbound pass, or at least steal the pass after it. So you're going to see some maximum pressure here coming from Mitch Begeman. And we'll see what Hanneman draws up for this inbound pass. But my word, this place is hopping. Once again, this is South Dakota High School basketball. Roosevelt-Lincoln. Boys game, 53-52. Lincoln with the lead. 6.7 seconds to go. I'm Bruce Andera. We're bringing you a dandy of a game here tonight. Roosevelt pretty much playing the defensive game of their lives at this point against the number 1 team in the state, the Lincoln Patriots, who average 67 a game. They've held them to 53. Knoll to make the inbound pass. Gets it into DeGroat. Immediate foul by Skogsburg. He'll pick up his 3rd. 5.9 to go. 2 more to give. As we thank we thank our production crew here for moving the camera so you all can see this inbound pass. Knoll once again making the inbound pass. And another foul on the inbound pass. That will go against Memphis Bylander. That's his 4th. And 1 more to give for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Knoll again. Isaiah Garang coming into the lineup. Memphis Bylander will take a seat. 5.9 seconds to go. Lincoln trying to hang on to this 1-point lead. Knoll gets it into Erickson. Fouled in the front court by Isaiah Garang. That's his 1st. That'll put Lincoln into the bonus. So 4.6 seconds to go. And Sam Erickson will go to the line. He's been relatively quiet tonight. He's only got 6 points. He averages 12.9, 59.1% free throw shooter. So if there's anybody on this Lincoln team that you'd want to foul, that's the guy. Sam Erickson, first shot, good. 2-point lead. Tiger will come in. Dean will come out of the game. And a timeout called. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a bit of a break here in this timeout. So we'll come back right for this last free throw.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Back to the Roosevelt Gym here at South Dakota High School basketball on Live Ticket TV. You've got Bruce Andera with you. Lincoln Patriots, number 1 in Class AA. They lead by 2, 54-52, 4.6 seconds to go. As we're coming out of a timeout here. Roosevelt's got 1 timeout left. Lincoln has 2. Both teams in the bonus. Roosevelt has the possession arrow. Hanneman has now pulled every one of his players off the free throw line. Erickson with a second free throw shot to try to make it a 3-point lead. That one goes. It's a 3-point lead. 4.6 to go. Garang fires. Last second shot offline, and Lincoln survives the trip to Roosevelt High School, taking a win 55-52. They go to 17-1 on the season. Roosevelt playing the game of their lives against the number 1 team in the state. They will drop to 7-10. We hope you've enjoyed this game, this presentation of high school basketball on Live Ticket TV. I know I've enjoyed bringing it to you. I am Bruce Andera. For our production staff, Carly, Ashland, Memphis, I am Bruce Andera. Have a good night, everybody.